So does it mean that if I automatically attach my faith to an object, it could become a god?
With as a Yoruba man, as per the juju way we don't see say with Yahoo boys going on. It will because they need all gods need all those imagination gods. They need human being.
Yeah, well, because the reason why I ask my question is this: if everybody, or back then, imaginary god have been formed from a non-living thing that became a living thing out of thought and out of feelings or out of something invoked in. You understand? Definitely, people can decide to be worshipping Baero, right, and to start working.
Actually, let's go back in time. Let's start from the beginning of time again. I believe it's God's fault. That's the problem. God's fault.
It's God that
started that problem. When
it was God who started the problem of this confusion of the man started
worshipping,
creating a God for our own selves.
Yes.
Okay, how do you mean? So God actually started a problem for man, or men created problem.
Actually, man created problem for themselves, but it was the way God created us. God created us for us.
Now, if we have to move back to the creation, because I don't think there's a way we talk about God and imagination, we have to talk from
the Genesis. Talk about God.
Right?
Talk about God.
Now, if God, the original fashion of us, or the original made of us, is not who we are today.
Right? Yes.
The original made of us was from Adam and Eve before the whole.
The image of we are actually created as a God.
Yes. Right? So, truthfully, we have not even explored who we are before the downfall of man.
It's like this. In the case of man, we are actually we are supernatural. We have the most spiritual. We have a very spiritual senses.
Right.
Which that the one that God come down to meet us. Actually, that's what Bible said. Like God could come down to cool of way to meet Adam and Eve. But man lost the glory.
Okay.
When man, the loss of that glory now created us, made us to be worshiping other gods.
Okay. The loss of man's glory that God has given to us.
Yes, made us start worshiping our imagination.
Okay.
What is like there's a sense that there's something like it's like maybe say there's a belief already.
Well,
there's a belief in God already.
That should be the word. There should be a belief about God
already.
But they needed something to attach their belief on,
yes.
so that it can be real to them. Like, this is a God.
Yeah, this is a God.
But because God was not physically appearing to them,
because
they needed
of the
to
glory
attach exactly.
As disappeared.
If the glory, if Adam hadn't fall, definitely maybe they would have seen God, just like the way Adam was communicating with God. But now,
that is
after the fall of the glory, men were still expecting that same thing, the same rapport with a God.
Yes.
So they have a belief, they have an understanding of God, and they have belief, but they need to attach it to something they can see face to face. Because naturally, you understand that man believes in what they see.
Yes.
But in the Christian world today, I don't think it is like that. It has to be believe before you see. Then I think they want to see what they should.
Funny thing is that the problem that is going on is still going on now. If you ask some people, they'll tell you that they don't believe in God. Like, can you see God? Nobody can see God now.
Of course.
Funny thing, that is the problem now. So science has now made it possible for people like there's no God, like
because of the inability to see the visible person that they want to see.
Yes, that is actually.
I think the whole problem started from the original fashion of us is the fact that we are designed like a God so that we can have easy access to God, even if it's by saying, right?
Actually, this is actually our kingdom,
right? So, but then what Adam killed, that has been a nature of man, is still what men are still craving for. But that glory has been removed.
Yeah.
But men are still craving for it. To have discussion with that father they've lost contact from. But God, you will never see God because we are in sin already. A lot of things has happened. It's transformation, right? God saw all of these things. That's why He sent Jesus to come and do the restitution, so that things can be balanced. But then, despite restitution, a lot of people still want to believe in a visible being called God. That's why science have been unable to prove to us that
there's no God.
You understand? Because they feel like since there is no provings, since there is no visible or tangible things we could hold on to as God, so people believe started changing. It was like a lot of people find it hard to believe in pastors. They find it hard to believe in Christian doctrines and the likes. But this set of people, don't forget they still have something we call belief. They have belief.
They have belief.
They have belief. They have faith.
They have to believe in something.
But they actually attaching it in the wrong dimension because
Yes.
their expectation is quite different from what I'm saying. Because a lot of people want to see something. Look at, I had a conversation with a friend some time ago, and the question was, now, can you give God, if God bless you, okay, from the onset, you have nothing, you attended a church and you get blessed,
Okay.
and in that church, God promoted you from scratch to something. Peradventure, you have a company of your own, and the company developed from 50,000 naira, you were able to grow it to about, let's say, 30 million naira.
Okay, that's it.
And when you were at 50,000 naira level, you give God your tithe of 5,000 naira from 50,000 naira.
Okay.
100,000, you give God your tithe of 10,000. 200,000, you give God your tithe of 20,000. But when it became 500,000, it was so difficult to give 50,000 naira for God. Until it became 30 million, to now remove 3 million out of it is so hard, right? So now the paraphrasing is now, look at, you went to the church to get your, what's it called, your miracle, and you became blessed. But at that point, you couldn't trust the God you went for earlier. During your innocent stages, you were able to trust God.
But
like
after
you've achieved something, trusting God now become very difficult. That's when you now started looking for there is pastor that are eating our money.
This pastor is eating
a lot of
that is what people are actually saying. That's what people
now,
are saying.
You started believing in science, and science had failed you even before God glorified you.
Yeah.
But after God has glorified you, you now started believing in science because you could not demonstrate your love by sacrificing.
Okay, let's look at the children of Israelites.
Okay.
That same situation. It's like time God released, moved them, take them away from Egypt.
Yeah.
Time took them away from Egypt. It's like they forgot about God now. Like God will be like, you know these people that I sent away, like I helped, like divided the Red Sea with their front. They were like just like God divided the Red Sea with their front, but they still lack faith.
Funny enough, they were happy because of escape. Right?
Yes.
But after the escape, then their human self still came back.
Like what is going on? They are poop like.
What happened there? So they were not still satisfied.
Funny, that is
right.
So like it's not. I think it's normal. I think it's human biology for us to forget. Like when something happens. Funny thing, if you are talking about biology, I don't think we can move God away from biology.
There's something that actually dropped in my mind. I can't remember the right part of the scripture that says that when a woman is in labor, the pains he undergoes is always very strong.
Yes.
But after delivery, you forget about all.
I think it's human biology. It's what the brain. But funny thing is, time again, we actually make you forget. Like when you are in time of peace, you are in time of peace and ease. Like there's nothing again, Joe. Then you forget about God. But funny is that.
So I would say that comfort is a disaster to living a Christian life.
Actually, what I had some preaching and I believe it. I don't think Christians should be comfortable.
Or should have this total rest or total.
Yes.
Christian
Yeah. So Christian must not be comfortable.
It makes you feel relaxed.
And you just
look at somebody that before you got blessed.
Yes.
Maybe through the ordination of a pastor or by some churches you went to, you got blessed. You before then. You are the highest church goer, you fast, you pray. After you got blessed, Baba, if you don't do that today, you know, fasting has now become very difficult because of your comfort zone. Yeah. Now, that's why God is always bringing us back to a moment of trial. Despite the fact that you are a Christian, God still tries you.
Okay.
Maybe that was what God did for Abraham.
Okay,
Abraham had faith.
Yes.
But he still came back to that trial position. Like you have to be tried. Let me examine your faith. But pass the test of faith.
Maybe let's look at that thing. Let's use it to compare it. Let's compare it with the word generally. Okay. Maybe when Umabi started, they remember God, like God. But when Umabi are now becoming self-aware, they are now creating knowledge for themselves, doing things for themselves now. Then you don't need God again. Is that, can we call it, can we say,
like they started doing things from their own and I feel like
like there's nothing called God, Joe.
There's a saying.
To like, share and comment.